Missing formulas in life? Problems becoming too difficult to clear? Well then, you need Mr. Math Cleaning Solution. Just spray the liquid formula.
Hey guys, this is Mr. Ng going over version B of our quiz, February 20th, 2025. It tells us a factor. You're always going to first count how many terms. Whoops. 1, 2, 3 terms. So, and then half of 2 is 1. So that means I can use my Xbox method of factoring. In this problem, is there a GCF? The answer is no, because they all don't have an X, and this one, the numbers in front, they have no common factors or numbers that multiply. So let's go ahead and put into your X in your box. A is 1, B is 7, C is negative 18. So A times C is negative 18. Your B value is 7. You can always write out the numbers. I think it's really helpful. I think it helps you see it. So 9 and 2. And that means if I make that one negative, because if I multiply these, they will be negative 18, but add together to be 7. Okay, those numbers I'm going to transfer to be 9 and negative 2. They're splitting this term, which is an X. Okay, so the first term always goes in the top left, and the bottom right we filled out with the C value always. Okay, to get stuff on the outside, you have to think of things that multiply. So in that case, that'll be X and X. This one will be negative 2, and this one will be 9. And so you can see our answer there, it's X plus 9, X minus 2, which would be choice B. Now, this also tells us about the shortcut that if your A is equal to 1, then you only need this X, because you can see that the 9 is right here, and then the negative 2 is right there. Okay, so that is the trick. Okay, question number 2, let's count the number of terms, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to be using Xbox again. Does the problem have a GCF? This one has no GCF, no greatest common factor. They all don't have an X, and all the numbers in front have nothing in common. So A is 1, B is negative 8, C is 16. A times C is 16. My B value is 4. The numbers that multiply are going to be, my B value is negative 8. My two numbers that will multiply are going to be negative 4 and negative 4. Okay, pay attention now. Those numbers are splitting this, which is x squared. So you have to write x squared. Negative 4x squared minus 4x squared equals negative 8x squared. Okay, so x to the 4th goes here. And 16 goes in the bottom right. So now we're multiplying, so that'd be x squared times x squared. This would be negative 4 and negative 4. Okay, so what I have here on the outside is what seems like to be our answer, but it's not one of the choices. And the reason why is you have to keep going. You have to add a 0x, and it's the same expressions, we just do it once. And then you're going to see if you can factor that again, and you can. A times C is negative 4. My B value is 0. My two numbers are 2 and negative 2. So my answers will be x plus 2, x minus 2. And it'll be the same thing for this one because it's the same exact problem. And then you'll notice that you have two of these, which is called x minus 2 to the second power, a multiplicity of 2. And then this one, x plus 2 is written in this one. So my choice is going to be C. Let's go on to the Ken puzzle. Fill in the blank so that your each row is going sideways, and each column, up and down, contain the digits 1, 2, and 3. So the student asked me, is that correct? And I noticed they had negatives on theirs. Incorrect. You have to only use positive 1, 2, and 3. The easiest one is the freebie. So it has no math operation, it's just telling you the answer is 2. Right. Now let's go towards the top there. I've used the number 2. This says they subtract to be 2, not negative 2. So obviously that's going to be a 3 and a 1, but we're not sure where to put the 3 and the 1. You can put it there for now and just kind of guess. Let's go down to the top bottom left here. Two numbers that divide to be 2, so that's 2 divided by 1. Let's choose a different color. This says divide to be 3, so I cannot do this because the 2 ones there are repeating. So it'll be 3 and then 1. And then what numbers are we missing? 3 and 2. And so that works out. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Here we have a trinomial, but you cannot use Xbox yet because half of 5 is not 4. So we always want to ask, is there a GCF? And then I have 6 times 3, x, x, x. So it looks like they have a 6 in common. And they also have x to the third in common. Okay, so this is our GCF. So I have not done x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay, so you gotta test it if it's gonna factor again. So a times c, there's my b value. A is 1. B is negative 4. And my c value is 3. So a times c is 3. B value is negative 4. My two numbers are going to be 3 and 1. But in order to be multiplied, I think they'll be both negative. Because negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3, and negative 3 plus negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, there's the shortcut. I don't have to do the box. You can, you'll get the same answer. So 6x to the third times x minus 3, x minus 1. And this would be our answer. Common mistake is for students to forget the GCF 6x to the third. Number 5. Let's count the number of terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 terms tells us to put it into a box. This problem has no GCF because they all don't have an x, and 2 and 3 don't have anything in common. So we're going to do it in the form of a z. So 2x to the third minus 3x squared minus 32x plus 48. Okay, so we need to think of things that multiply. Pay attention. I'm not going to put a 2x squared out here because 2 and 3, you can't eventually multiply 2 times the number would be negative 3. So I'm going to put the 2x on top, and over here I can just put an x squared. So 2x times x squared equals 2x to the third. 2x times negative 16 gives me negative 32x. X squared times negative 3 is negative 3x squared. And in the red, negative 3 times negative 16 gives me positive 48. Let's write those out. These are my answers right now. Okay, so this one, you're going to have to add a 0x. That's a difference of squares. And then we're going to try to factor that one again. So a times c is negative 16. My b value is 0. Two numbers that multiply to be negative 16 are negative 4 and positive 4. But those same two will add to be 0. So x minus 4, x plus 4, and 2x minus 3. Remember, those can be in any order. And that's our answer. See you guys there. Bye.
Room 902, providing a place where you can learn and enjoy math and chess.